We now have our teachers, the people who are supposed to be educating our students, crying on video on the internet because their students might cough on them.
If I die, who's going to take care of my children? And if I end up in the hospital, how am I going to pay those bills? And if I give COVID to my students or my own children and they die, how am I going to live with that? And I want you to ask any teacher how they feel this year, and I'm sure that they will tell you that they have never experienced anxiety like this, because it is like we are trying to protect our students from a mass shooting that we know is coming but cannot do anything about. Except we can do something about it. It's just that not everyone agrees that wearing a mask will stop the onslaught of students and staff who are likely to become sick, and that makes me sick.
I think this lady is making a pretty good argument for the she session. She's making a pretty good argument against she-covery, because this lady should not be working in public. She is not psychologically fit to do it. If you're crying over the prospect that one of your students might cough on you and might spread the germs that statistically you have virtually no chance of facing serious complications from, a minuscule, infinitesimally small chance of facing serious complications from, and your students have an even lower chance, you are not fit certainly not to be teaching anybody, but probably not fit to even be in public life. This is a fragile, broken, deluded person. And she says that, first of all, children die of the flu. Children face serious complications sometimes from the flu. This woman, assuming she's taught in the years before COVID, has gone to school during flu season without a mask, without bottles of Purell everywhere, the unholy water of our new religion, our religion of public health. She's done that, and it's fine. And she hasn't been waking up in a cold sweat under the horrible thought that she might have given the flu to her student, or vice versa. Now, with the coronavirus, which is around us, she says she can't. The thought that you would go to school without a mask, it's terrible, because if we just wear a mask, then the virus won't spread. Except we found out the virus spreads even with the mask. The virus spreads even with the vaccine. The virus spreads. It's a virus. That's what happens. We had very serious lockdowns in this country. The virus continued to spread. Actually, beyond our country, I should give this lady a break, because she's not even the kookiest on this topic. I'm glad you liked that clip. You can get the whole show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher for free. It's The Michael Knowles Show. Type it in, search it in right now in your podcast app. Subscribe. Maybe leave a 5-star review. I don't know. I really appreciate it. It helps us get around some of the big tech censorship that occasionally exists around here. See you next time.